Manchester United 2. I predicted this result. Honestly, watching the game, it's got to be one of the worst Manchester derbies I've ever seen. It was so poor on quality, apart from one player, Ahmad. What a performance by this kid. He was absolutely brilliant. He's been the shining light for Manchester United this season, and Manchester United have just won the Manchester derby, and I want to get your reactions to it right now. Brilliant win for Ruben Amorim. That's the result that, you know, you look at and you say you've arrived. He made some very controversial decisions before the game, leaving out Marcus Rashford out of the whole squad, leaving out Garnacho out of the whole squad. And he has sent a big message tonight. Number one, to those two players. Number one, to everybody in the squad. And also, he sent a big message that, listen, I can engineer a big win against our big rivals, Manchester City. And also, where does this leave Manchester City? Another defeat at the Etihad. They lost to Tottenham there. They've lost to Manchester United there. It's been a fortress for them in the past. That was a very, very poor performance by them. I mean, what was Mateus Nunes doing on the penalty? Giving that away, a terrible tackle on Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes putting it away. And then in the end, a brilliant goal by Ahmad, but poor defending again by Manchester City. And surely Manchester City at the moment, they're looking a million miles from being in a title race. I want to get your reactions to this. I mean, listen, not a great game. I was watching the game and I was like, is this a derby? What is this? Is this Salford City against Rochdale? This is not a Manchester derby. I was watching it. I was just like, what is this? But Ahmad lit it up, and he's been the shining light. I remember when we played Manchester United again. He is a top player, and isn't it ironic that with all the players that Manchester United have signed, millions of pounds for this player, millions of pounds for that player, it's a young player like Ahmad that is lighting it up for Ruben Amorim. Absolutely incredible. So let's get your reactions to it. Amazing. I want to big up, first of all, Elijah. Elijah Talks Football became a YouTube member, a member of the DR Sports channel. Remember, you can become a member of the channel. You get exclusive content first. But what a game. What a game. This is a theme that seems to be going on a lot in the title, and it says stay humble. Ever since Haaland said that, I mean, Haaland, by the way, today was absolutely anonymous. I didn't even know he was playing. What did Haaland do in that game? The thing is about Haaland is that if you can stop the service to Erling Haaland, he doesn't really offer a lot. Let's be real. When he gets service, incredible. Probably the best striker in world football. But if you can stop the service team, which Manchester United did today, he's so ineffective. And I'll tell you what, who is this a good result for? Chelsea are coming up. They're going to be playing at 7 o'clock. They're going to be looking at the result and saying, well, Manchester City haven't won. Arsenal haven't won. Liverpool haven't won. A great chance for Chelsea to really, really take advantage of what's gone on today. But Manchester City at the moment, I mean, I was watching them today and I was like, this team looks so average. It's unbelievable. Honestly, I could not believe what I was watching today with Manchester City. They were absolutely dreadful. And then what this guy's saying here, Elijah, the bigger thing that's going to be talked about after this game finishes, long after everything is settled down, Marcus Rashford. Elijah here saying Rashford finished at Manchester United. Marcus Rashford dropped for this game, not even on the bench. A guy that in Manchester derbies, remember the previous ones, he's done brilliantly. Not even in the squad. What does that say about Marcus Rashford's future at Manchester United? And on that, let me just I had the the quotes here from Ruben Amorim. I was listening to his interview before the game, and it was pretty damning. This is what he said on Sky before the game. He said, "I pay attention to everything. What you eat, the way you put your clothes on to go to a game, everything. I make an evaluation and then I decide. There is a communication after the last training. They are all right. They had training this morning and I was there. They trained really well, but this is what he was talking about. We're dropping Marcus Rashford and Garnacho. We've seen Garnacho come off in games and be, openly showing dissent. Both of them left out of this game today. Ruben Amorim making his mark. It really reminded me of when Mikel Arteta, obviously I'm a massive Arsenal fan. When Mikel Arteta came in at Arsenal, certain high-profile players like Aubameyang, like Mesut Ozil, left out of the team, dropped. This is what Ruben Amorim is doing as well at Manchester United. It doesn't matter if you're Rashford. If you are not putting it in for the cause, you're out. And he has been proved 100% right today because Manchester United have just pulled off an unbelievable win. Thailand says, Ahmad, fire. He was the best player on the pitch by a country mile. I can't think of another player really that did. I mean, I thought that in the game, Mazarari played very well in the game. Lisandro Martinez did all right as well. But who else on that game stood out? Only Ahmad. Ahmad was absolutely brilliant. Everybody else on that pitch, the majority of them, really, really poor. A lot of people having a go here at Haaland. Stay humble there. Manchester City, stay humble. What now for Manchester City? Their title hopes are just disappearing with every single game. The Etihad, that's been an absolute fortress for them, is now a place where they've just lost 2 games out of the last 3. Wow. Robert says, congratulations, Manchester United, and welcome back. Are they back, though? Because it wasn't a great performance by Manchester United either, I have to admit. To me, it was just Ahmad. As I said, Lisandro Martinez, I thought, did all right. Mazarari did all right. But apart from that, what a dead game. It was a set piece that got the goal. Poor defending by Manchester United. They've been really poor on set pieces this season. I think the only team that's been worse than them this season has been Wolves on set pieces. They conceded a set piece against Nottingham Forest, another set piece, but Ahmad dug them out. It's Amorim, says it Henry, not Amor out. Manchester is red.